Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about distance between 2 points, the first section of this chapter. Okay, if you are given line, and you are given 2 points, one is called point A and it has coordinate x1, y1, then second one B, it has coordinate x2, y2, then the distance between A and B is denoted by AB, which is given by this one AB, okay, is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. And the order here, of course, can be switched, right? Because you are going to square it, okay? So the things inside the square, it doesn't matter. You can switch it, okay? All right. Then you get this one as well, okay? So any one of this will do, okay? Just take one minus the other one, then square it. Then the y coordinate minus the other y coordinate, you square it, then take square root. Okay, no problem. So that's the only formula in this whole section, not chapter, okay? Alright, then, so let's try on this one, okay? Very, very simple one. So now let's say I take, I want to find AB, then I take x2 minus x1, then I square it and so on, okay? So let's say I do this. So AB, the distance, okay, is equals to square root of, I take x2 minus x1 squared, so 4 minus 3, I square it, then 1 minus minus 6, so 1 minus minus 6, then I square it. Okay, so what do I get? I get this one as 1 squared, which is still 1, and then I get 7 squared, which is 49, so 1 plus 49, and I will get square root of 50. And do you know what square root of 50? It is 5 square root 2. Okay, why it's 5 square root 2? 5 square, so inside there was a 25 times 2. 25 you can bring it out of the square root, it becomes 5. Okay, so that's just writing it nicer. Okay, right, so let's move on to the next one. So what's the difference here? It's just that this kind of question is more likely to be in your SPM exam because ask you to find k, right, something like that. Okay, so if you are given a coordinate that has a variable, then it tells you the information that AB has distance 5, okay, or the length is from A to B is 5. So what do you do here? So 5 is a length is equals to square root of point minus point, right? So I think here I prefer to write k in front. So I write k minus 1, the whole thing, square. Then what? Plus minus 8 plus 4. So minus 8 plus 4, I just write the whole thing. Okay, then I square it. Okay, so then what do I need to do? I can choose to open up the square root, right, by squaring both sides. So left hand side I'll get 25. Right hand side I just open the whole thing up. So k squared minus 2k, then plus 1, then this one, what do you get? Minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4 squared, so you get 16. So I want to move everything to one side, so just give me k squared minus 2k, then this one give me 17, 17 minus 25, you get minus 8. Alright, then this one is equal to 0, right? Okay, how familiar are you with this? So middle is minus, so this one is minus. So I would get k minus 4, k plus 2. Okay, is equal to 0. Hence k is equals to 4, or k is equals to negative 2. Alright, so let's check the answer. Okay, let's check the answer. If you put 4 into here, so 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 squared is 9. 9 plus 16, it's 25. 9 plus 16 is 25. Square root, you get 5. No problem. Okay, how about this one? Negative 2, you put it here, it gives you negative 3. But the square is the same. Square, it gives you 9. Plus 16 is still 25. Square root will be 5. So your answer are these two. K is equal to 4 or k is equal to negative 2. So what does it mean is that your coordinate A is either 4 or negative 8 or negative 2 and negative 8. Okay, let me tell you what happened here. Okay, so if you have something like this, so let's say this is 1 and negative 4. So let's say 1 and negative 4 is here. So negative 4 Okay, this is 1. So I plot it here. Then the other one is k negative 8. So I don't know where it is, but I know it's somewhere with y value negative 8 here. Okay, so and I want to know the point which is having distance 5 with this point. Okay, from that some point here to this point is 5. Okay, so what do I have to do here? So now because I know the answer, so I draw it for you. So this is negative 2 and 4. So negative 2 is somewhere here. So I plot it here. So this distance is 5. And here to here, another one here, where here is 2. Okay, I just write down the point here, negative 2 and negative 8. And the other one here is what? 4 and negative 8. So here they have distance 5, and here they are distance 5. So there are 2 answers in this question. Okay, so instead of 1, you have 2, because it's k here, it's unfixed, so it can be somewhere here, just to make sure that the distance is 5 only. Right? No problem with this? Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So you have 3 points here, 4, 0, negative 1, 0, and r is h and square root 84. So it gives that QR is twice the distance of PQ. So you want to find h here. Then here, PQ and QR. Now, which one is longer? QR is twice the distance of PQ, so QR should be longer. If QR is longer, then where should you write the 2? Where is the 2 here? 2, is it here or here? It should be on this side, because QR is longer, right? So it takes 2 PQ to reach QR, right? Okay, so it's 2 PQ here. Okay, what's PQ? The distance. So 2 square root of, I take this one minus this one because I want positive number. So 5 square, and the other one will be 0 square. So I just write that. It's equal to square root of QR. QR means this one, okay, these 2. So I want to write h in front. So I put h, then plus 1 square. Then the other one is plus square root 84 minus 0, then it's squared, it's 84. Okay, then now what do? I don't like square root, so I remove the square root. If I remove the square root, then what do you get here? This one, 5 originally, you, what? 5 squared, which is 25. Take square root, it's 5. 2 times 5 is 10, but you gotta take square both sides, so it's giving you 100. Is equals to, here I open up, h squared plus 2h, then plus 1 plus 84, so plus 85. Okay, plus 1 plus 84, so plus 85. Hence, I have h squared plus 2h, 85 minus 100, so minus 15 is equals to 0. So it will give me h plus 5, h minus 3 is equals to 0, and h will be equals to 95, or h is equals to 3. Okay, so you have these 2 answers. Okay, same idea as just now. Okay, distance from here to here is 1, then distance from here to here is like maybe 2. So you will get like 2 points here. So h equal to 95, then you get this. H equal to 3, you get this. Okay, so let's verify this. Okay, so 95, when you sub it in here, it's 4 squared. 4 squared, 16 here, add it up, it gives you square root 100, which is 10. Okay, which is which is 10, because 2 times 5. Okay, then here 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 squared, again 16 plus 84, it still gives you square root of 100, which is 10. Alright, next one here. Now, a new term here. Given that A, P, Q, the coordinate is PQ, is equidistant to point B and point C, means that here, this point to this point and this point, they are both having the same distance. So meaning that A, B and AC, they are the same. Then you want to show something like this, Q equal 3P plus 3. So what I want to tell you is that you want to show something like this one, you don't care what it says there. Okay, this is the information. You got to decipher this information first. Okay, how do you do that? Is that you need to know AB is equals to what? AC. Okay, then you write down whatever you have. So square root of p plus 4 square, then q minus 6 square, okay, is equals to what? Square root of p minus 5 square and q minus 3 square. Okay, then you can see that the square root is like redundant, so you don't need to have that. So p square plus 8p plus 16 plus q square minus 12q plus 36 is equals to p square minus 10p and plus 25 plus q square minus 6q plus 9. It takes a bit of patience, right? Okay, but you can see that things can be cancelled off easily. What is the thing that can be cancelled off? The p square and the p square on the left hand side, and the q square and the q square on the left hand side. So we want to show q is equal to 3p plus 3. So what we can do, we can move everything to one side first if you want. Okay, so here you have 8p. Okay, then here you have minus 10p, so I add it up. So here will be 18p, correct? Move it to this side. Okay, next I have minus 12q. Minus 12q, and here you add it here. Okay, so plus 6, wait, minus 12, then plus 6, so it's minus 6q. Okay, 16, 36, it gives you 52. 52 on over the other side, it gives you 34. 52 minus 34, then it gives you 18, 89. Okay, so plus 18 equals 0. Okay, so what we do now, we want q in terms of p and the number, we move it over the other side. So 6q is equals to 18p plus 18. Hence, this one gives us, divide by 6, q is equals to p plus 3, which is your answer here. Okay? Alright, so nothing really difficult here. It's just gonna be like something like testing your patience. You gotta expand everything and make sure when you move things over, I do it a little bit fast without calculator as well. And then you gotta make sure that the numbers, you can write a few more intermediate steps before you arrive to this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you here because I expect you to actually write this down or maybe pause the video so that you can try this one, and hence I do it a little bit fast here. Okay, so you get this one eventually. Okay, no problem. Okay, homework time. Okay, just write down this one and try it yourself. Okay, the answers to this one will be given later in a later video. Hi, welcome back to the solution to this homework. Okay, so find the distance between P and Q. Oh, this is very simple. So the distance between that, you can either write this one. Normally you don't write this one, right? Okay, you just write PQ will do. PQ is equal to this square root of this thing, and just calculate it. It's just equal to square root of 72. And that one will be just 6 square root 2. Because inside was 36, then you bring it out, it becomes 6. Alright, easy. Second, find the distance between P and Q again. Okay, so again you don't write that one, okay, because this one is sufficient to represent. That one has some other meaning about length also, okay, but you don't actually use it here, so it's fine, right? You get this one, and the answer is square root 10. Okay, if you think that it's a bit too fast, then you just pause the video and check it yourself. Okay, all right, so this is PQR and it's the same pattern. Okay, so this is 3 times the distance of PQ. So find A. So now write it down. QR is equal to 3PQ. Okay, this one means length. Okay, so you don't write this. Okay, QR is equal to 3PQ because QR is bigger, is longer. Okay, so it's equal to 3PQ. Then you write down this one. which plug in the points, and you get square root both sides. Then you got this one. Open up the square. Open up meaning square both sides. Then you get this one, and answer will be 25. A squared is equal to 25. Then A is positive negative 5. Okay, shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Now last one. APQ is equidistant to the point this and that one. Okay, show that Q is 9 minus 3p. Again, you don't focus on this one. What you focus on is this one and this one. Okay, I mean equidistance means A to B and A to C same length. Right, so you got this one. So I plug in into the formula for distance. Then I'll get a long bunch of things. Simplify it, I'll get this one. Divide both sides by -4, I'll get Q is equal to 9 minus 3p.